Well, we are using obsolete devices. So in the installation we have here today, we are using devices that were at the time super expensive and the top quality, and now they're just junk. It's a bit of a cry, you know, they are talking to us in a way that they are maybe saying something about obsolescence to the viewers, because it will trigger memories also. There's a bit of this nostalgia sometimes when you use old video games like Pong or the NES or whatever. It's part of what we grew up with. It's our generation, I suppose. And for me, there's potential there to be reused or remade into something new. So that's kind of what got me into this notion of recycling in a kind of more general way. Every technology is getting better or faster or whatever, so we tend to consume more and more devices. And then when I kind of learned more about e-waste, I made this Funct Media piece, the first version. I think, yeah, it's kind of playful thing with nostalgia, but also get a bit of thinking or discussion maybe in the gallery that people start talking about, you know, what they do with their own devices. There's this kind of idea of this line that kind of grows from the smallest screen we have to a bigger scale. So there's this kind of evolution visually also. This is a video card, and we basically received the camera from the turntable we saw earlier. And then this is basically, when you do circuit bending, often you would go and connect points that aren't supposed to be connected. The points are kind of visually connected through the motor. So when this goes through, it connects the ground to those pins, and then it will affect the image in different ways depending on the points. So it's kind of, making the circuit bending visible in a way, you know. And this one needs to be fixed now. So that's this is a Pong game that Nicholas had. And he was doing cool sounds, and now it just need to be. We try to connect the crystal to this, and it just either fry the chip, or it happens that when you abuse something too much, at some point it just stops working, which is part of the game, I guess. Oh yeah. Well, the danger is we open up all the circuits. So because first we need to access the things, and also it's kind of this idea of showing everything and the way it works and how you can hack to it. When you open up TVs, you're taking a bit of risk because there's really high voltage coming through, and because it's converted for the tube. So yeah, you can die basically if you touch the wrong places, but you shouldn't. Being on your knees for 3 days, it's really painful. We try to do breaks and, you know, stretch a bit, so it's really, kind of physical relation with the work. Yeah.